Who is feeling it from the clocks going forward? Ah, it has fried my brain off the back of a really super exciting and busy week at the Big Festoon last week. But that's a whole nother post. Anyway, before I give you a reason or an excuse to use the clock that's going back and changing, I want to highlight that this is a perfect time to think about growth. You know, we're already 1/4 of the year down. Can you believe it? I think it's absolutely crazy. You know, spring is upon us. Yay! It's finally sunny. I'm so excited about this. But spring's all about the tulips and the lambs and new beginnings and growth and fresh starts. And that is super, super exciting in my book. It's when, you know, it's when nature wakes up from a long hibernation. And I feel that as well. Does anyone else feel like that? I really feel like I'm coming out of hibernation and finally waking up. And we get to start seeing things growing and flourishing. And it's exactly the same when it comes to our businesses and our lives, our goals. It's about, you know, sometimes you've got to prune a bit, whether that's, you know, your to-do list, whether that's business, whether that's clients, whether that's relationships. You have to prune a bit to allow room for more growth, because otherwise we're just not going to have, thank you for the thumbs up, we're just not going to have what we need to move things forward, right? And so we've got to do some work today together to look forward for Q2 for April. Who's in with me? Yes, brilliant. Because let's face it, I'm talking mainly to you guys in the UK right now, and I know the rest of the world is very, very similar, but stress in the UK is at its all-time highest for so many reasons. You know, and right here, right now, 79% of adults, that's 79% of adults report feeling stressed at least once a month. Now, that is quite a scary statistic in my book, because the long-term effects of that stress on your body, your mind, your heart is super real, and it is affecting everything from quality sleep to heart health to relationships to business success. You know, it doesn't just hurt us on the inside in terms of our mind, our body, our soul, our well-being. It also impacts your creativity, your ability to innovate, your productivity. Stress drains the living daylights out of you and leaves you feeling stuck in a stress cycle. And I don't want that for you, because believe me, that absolutely sucks. Hi, Alice. So let's get you out of that silly stress cycle and let's get you back in the driver's seat. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Debbie Waite. I am a professional speaker and a leadership coach, and I am on an absolute mission to stop leaders and business owners ruining their lives by only focusing on work. And what we're going to do today is we're going to have a little look back of your last quarter, your last month, review that, take the good bits into next month and next quarter, and learn from the bad bits, because we all have them, right? So last quarter, in my world, we were really looking at coming into a new year with really clear goals, with fierce focus, coming out of hibernation in a way that felt good, particularly for those of you who suffer from SAD syndrome. Yeah, that sucks as well. And really getting everybody to smash their goals in both business and life, but without burning out. Hi, Helen. So that's what we've been focusing on. Now, personally, in the last quarter, I really put my health and fitness. I really struggle in particularly January and February, even more so. So my health and fitness needed to get in check. I got back in the gym. I got a barbell back in my hands, which was fantastic. Now, I didn't meet my target of getting to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. But what I did do is those times that I did go, I absolutely smashed it. So I'm totally cool with that. Professionally, I took a step back from launching new things because you know what I'm like. I love new things. I love launching exciting new things that you've been asking me for. And I've been really focused on working with my current clients, whether that's one-to-one private clients or whether that's in my programs and masterminds, and really redefining what I'm focusing on so I can give you what it is you need. And above all, I kept my stress and my overwhelm in check, obviously for me, but also to help everybody else in my household. Because if I'm stressed out as a working mum, if I'm feeling overwhelmed, that impacts everybody, even the dog suffers. So we have to keep that in check. So otherwise, it's a bit like, you know, planting some seeds. I don't know about you, I love a bit of gardening. Planting some seeds in a really dry, unfertilized soil without addressing stress, you can't grow. So that is an absolute big thing. So tell me, what has gone really well in your quarter one or the last month of March, and what absolutely sucked, and what learning can you take from that? One of my learnings is I wish I'd been on here more to share with you me pulling back a little bit, managing my stress, getting fit and healthy, and really reviewing what I'm offering for you, because it was tough at times, but also really exciting things coming out the back of it. So tell me, pop me in the comments what you're celebrating from this last quarter. And also, obviously, what was the best thing? Hi, TWPT. It's fabulous to see you. We are just having a bit of a review on what went well for you last month and last quarter, what didn't go quite so well, and what you're taking into next quarter. So goals, you would have heard me talking about this loads. People who don't set goals get lost, all right? And they end up places they don't know where they wanted to be. So making a goal in the first place is brilliant. If you've got some goals, great. But if you want to magnify those and increase your chances of smashing the living daylights out of them, you need to share what your actually goals are. Because when you share them, not only do you commit more, but it triggers a different energy system in you to really drive them and focus them even more so. And it's why that I get everybody who works with me to write them down, talk about them, share them, discuss them on our programs and our masterminds, because the more you can share them, the more likely they're going to come real. So let's move on to this next month. So now you've reviewed last month and last quarter, let's really focus on where are you heading. So in my world, we're really focusing on having less stress and more energy throughout April, so that we can not just feel better, but so we can grow faster and we can succeed more. So with that in mind, I want you to come up with 4 goals that you can share with us. So this is based on my methodology, based on all of my thought leadership, based on 25 years of experience in coaching, of leading, of training. And based on that, so if you haven't seen the Success Triangle Masterclass, go get a copy of it. It's free. Ask me for the link if you want it. 4 goals. 1 needs to be your personal development. Hi, Faye of the Forest. Great to see you. Your personal development. What is your goal for this month or this quarter ahead? 1 needs to be your health. Now that can be mental health, physical health, emotional health. That's up to you, but I want to know what 1 goal is. 1 needs to be, so I'm not swearing at you. 1 needs to be a relationship-based goal. Now that might be a relationship with yourself, your significant other, your children, your parents, friends, your community. That's up to you. And 4th needs to be a work-related goal. So whether you're employed or whether you run your own business, doesn't matter. So just take a minute to think about what you want to achieve this month and how are you going to make that happen. What will make it even better is if you put that in the comments. Let's make it real. Let's shout about your goals so we can all help you achieve them and get excited about them with you. And if you haven't, if you want to download my book, my less stress free, my free book, which is Less Stress, More Energy, go do that. The link will be around here somewhere. Go and check it out. It's packed with tips to help you manage your stress, to boost your productivity. I personally think every leader, every business owner, every adult needs to read this book, particularly as we dive into another busy period going into April. Third thing we need to do is I would like you to decide out of what it is you're focusing on. What is the one thing out of those that either scares you the most or excites you the most? Out of those 4 goals, which one causes an emotional reaction in you? That's the one I want to hear the most about. And the second part of that is, what is the one thing that could potentially hold you back from reaching that goal? And what are you going to do about it? So again, please put your comments in. Hey Joe, lovely to see you. Put your comments in the comments. Put your goals in the comments and tell me what's going to hold you back and what can you do about it. If you don't know what to do about it, that's the whole point of these. Everybody else can chip in. Everyone can give you their thoughts. Everyone can give you their ideas. Let's get through this together, because the more we hold each other, the more likely we're going to succeed together in both business and life. All right. Those of you on my email list, you will be getting an email tomorrow with all these questions on, so you don't need to write them down. But also I have a couple of sneaky extra bonus questions for you that's just going to dig a little bit deeper and get you thinking a little bit more to really set you up for success for this month. So that is it from me. This month is about growth. We've got the re-energy from spring. We're re-energized. It's about growth. It's about growing your business. It's about growing your life. It's about springing into action to really get some actions behind those hopes and dreams that you have. So please go back and answer the questions that I've asked. If you need to, download my free ebook. Get onto my email list to get the juicy bonus questions tomorrow. And let me know how you found this. If you enjoyed this, I will do more of them. Just shout, keep me updated, and good luck. Take care. Checking out for now.